Hello and welcome back to this game of the week on the Plastic Scot channel. Today we're taking a look at Help Me Now, which as you can see I've already made a little bit of a mess in here. I'm trying to figure out how to get outside to where those horrifying noises are coming from. This is a new horror game that's just been released on Steam just a couple of days ago, so I thought I'd go through and do a wee bit of like a gameplay review or something like that. Now I'm terrible with horror, and every single time, so I'll give you a pre-warning, every single time something happens or scares me in the ones that I've played before, for some reason I look over my shoulder. It's like a pure instinct panic move, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we picked up the master bedroom key, but we don't seem to be able to get out of the master bedroom, which is probably going to be a problem. Okay, what did I press there? Okay, T is for flashlight, so now we can actually check to see if the floor has a key on it. Okay, T. I don't know why T is for flashlight. Of all the... Okay. Sure. Okay, so E. Apparently E is to open it. Okay, I figured that out. So if anyone's watching this and they're looking for how to play the game, E opens the door. What is that noise? It's actually just more than scary. That noise is actually just kind of annoying. Also, this torch doesn't seem to travel very far. Hold on 1 second. Can I turn the brightness up? No, of course I can't. Why would I assume such a thing? Interact E. Ah, Spanish. Brilliant. I actually hate mannequins. I'm not sure if this is just me, but when I'm in a shop and I walk past a mannequin, they have like this weird human presence, like aura, as if like someone's... You know when you can feel someone's eyes burning in the back of your head? There's something about a mannequin that, to me, it really has always just creeped me out. I'm not scared of them. And I won't avoid them, but they do just creep me out a little bit. Okay, we're going to give up on trying to get that key, because it seems to think that I should pick it up, but I don't know where it is. I have absolutely no indication of if it's even in here. I'm assuming it's in here. Okay, my torch is like doing nothing now. My torch seems to light things up that are literally like 2 feet in front of my face. I can't see, is there anything up there? We've opened in here, which is very dark, with a mannequin on the bed holding its own head. That's nice. What's that in the corner? What's that in the corner? Is that just a shadow? Well, I can kind of see through there. Through the side of the door. And it's made me decide that I don't particularly want to go through here. Oh! What? Why? So the only place that we can really go get something is from that room we just came from, but the problem is we can't actually see anything in there. That's the problem when they just make like horror games so dark that you can't actually play them. What happens if you just use up all the battery life? You're just there's nothing you can do. Look, that torch has run out already. Oh my goodness, these guys need to get some Duracell long life batteries, man, honestly. How are you supposed to survive in a place like this with batteries like that? That's their mistake. In fact, that's the most terrifying thing about this, is the battery life on this torch. It's like I'm being chased, but there's nothing chasing me. Why does that music sound like I'm about to get got? That's honestly terrifying. It's just trolling me. It's like making it like I'm about to get snatched, but I'm not. You see, listen, this is like the most like epic like chase music ever, but there's just nothing here. What is the... I'll be honest, I don't know how I'm going to make a video out of this. This is just... Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to make a video out of this. This might be one of my shortest videos yet. Like, I can't see anything. You're not going to be able to see anything. And you can't turn the brightness up. Objective, escape the house. Really? You reckon we should escape the house? Okay, we need to just try and find this key. Okay, wherever this key is, but we have no way of actually, so we're just going to have to blindly, this is what we're resulting to, we're just going to have to blindly walk around and press F on literally every piece of surface. Was that... I think we just found the guest room key by just literally just... I think, oh my goodness, as if we actually just found the key by just spamming F on surfaces. It's really, really not obvious. Is this the guest room then? Where is the guest room? I'm sure that this Spanish puzzles mean something or have some sort of level of significance, but the problem here is that if you don't speak Spanish, you just can't... You have absolutely no idea. You may as well be blind and illiterate. Trying to be playing a detective game blind and illiterate. You have absolutely no chance of solving any of these puzzles. And even if you could read Spanish or can speak Spanish, if it is Spanish, then you've got no hope of completing the game because you can't see anything either. So Now, I don't like being I was overly critical of a horror game just a couple of weeks ago called Pulang Insanity, and I felt really bad because the developers got in touch and were like really apologetic, all that kind of stuff, and I was like, oh, actually, I hadn't really considered that I'm probably going to be affecting their revenue, but you have to be honest with these kind of things. Like, genuinely, with this game, I played it expecting it to be a little bit kind of like scary. I can't see anything and I can't read anything. Like, those are the two most important things in like a horror survival, right? So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here, to be perfectly honest with you. And every time I open a room, there's just no significance in the room. There's like, or maybe there was, maybe on those letters there's some level of significance. But obviously I can't speak Spanish, so it means nothing to me. So effectively what that means is that if you don't speak Spanish, you cannot play this game. So that's what I would say to you guys, is if you can't read Spanish, then don't play this. Simple. So effectively what this game needs is it needs to be a little bit brighter, or there's like more things to your torch and battery so you can actually see things, and translated into English. Like, if you're advertising your game in English on the Steam store, then you can't really get away with selling it and everything, literally everything in it, is just in Spanish. That to me feels a little bit, you know, a little bit unfair, really, because now I've just bought this game and there's no way of me completing it, and I've been playing this for I don't know how long now, but I don't think there's really an end in sight for me. Okay, that made a noise as if I had picked something else up there, but basically all I was doing was walking around, like, you heard that? All I was doing was walking around spamming the F key in the hope that something happened. I think that might have been trying to tell me that I actually just picked up a key there, which is absolutely absurd. Let's see. Okay, yeah, apparently that was a key that I picked up. Okay, so we actually... Okay. Okay, am I really gonna die here after all that? What is happening here? What is that? What is that? This is... What on earth was happening there? So, someone just jumped and crouched and just flew at me after I picked up a key that was just in a dark corner with no indication? What on earth is going on here? I don't know whether to be like confused, scared, or sad. What is this? Okay, so for the sake of this game, I'll be honest with you, I'm not particularly scared. And I don't really care about it anymore. So just for the sake of exploring another room, I guess we're just gonna go try and run past that thing and see what happens, so wish me luck. Oh look, here's the weird low-res thing that's really blurry. Where is it? Is it still in there? Oh, okay, fair enough, that did get me there. That did get me. I can't lie about that, I wasn't expecting that. Look at me just eat my words now. I'm just happy to be in a new room, it just feels good to be in a new room for a change. Oh. This is opened. Oh look, this is a nicely well-lit room. This is good. Why can't more of them just be like this? Also, where did that other one go? Also, did you guys notice? Look at the shadows on these. This is spectacular. But did you notice that those things that jump up? They're just literally like a 2D image that just pops up. Like this is the most budget. I guess I can't really complain about that. It is quite literally a budget game. Okay, more Spanish. Good. We can't read that. I'm sure that those date of births, because I can see over here already. Oh, okay. Okay, what is that? What is that? Is this supposed to be killing me right now? What? There are absolutely no words to describe my experience there. I have no idea what to even say to you. That was, in fact, what was that? What's that game called again? That was Help Me Now. Forgotten it because it's not very memorable, to be perfectly honest with you. If you don't speak Spanish, don't get this game. And if you do speak Spanish and you don't mind just skirting around walls for the entirety of the game, just pressing F randomly in the hope of finding a key to open a door, then maybe this game's for you. However, if you do like skirting around walls to kind of luckily find keys, and you're expecting to find something scary on the other side of that, or some, you know, like, well, yeah, something entertaining, then I would I would say don't expect that in the slightest, because that's not going to happen with this game. Now, like I said, I'm always like cautious to be overly critical of these games, because quite often they're developed by one person, and I always appreciate the time and the energy that these people put into these kind of games. but this isn't a particularly good game, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, it's so dark, the battery life is so weird, the jump scares are so random. They nailed the atmosphere. It was quite a good atmosphere, but that just wasn't a good game, guys. So thank you very much for joining me for this installment of Game of the Week on a Plastic Scot channel. That was, let me just remind myself once again of the name, that was Help Me Now. Legitimately helped me out by subscribing to the channel and liking this. Let me know, what did you think of that video? Have you bought this and played it? And what was your experience? Did you manage to figure out how to get through the missions and or get killed by that weird thing that just kind of sat on me like that for a bit before I finally died? Yeah, I don't know what to say other than thank you for joining me, and I shall catch you again in the next video.